What are your thoughts on AGI versus AI?
I think it's a really, I was going to say loaded term, but it's just a really undefined term. It means so many different things to so many different people, and it's hard to find a common definition so that we can actually discuss it. I think our definition might be different to other people's, and it obviously centers around like Gensyn in a way because that's our kind of vision of the future of AI. But it's like Harry alluded to. We think models will reach AGI when models are able to interact with the world and solve kind of their own problems without the input of a person. So the future we see is that kind of substrate of compute that Harry mentioned, and a few other things, so that models have this environment that they can exist within without a human ever being involved. So a model can be deployed, it can train over the Gensyn infrastructure, it can access compute, which is its kind of fundamental resource. It needs that to exist essentially, and it can do that via a wallet where it has its own funds and via smart contracts where it can pay for things and essentially kind of be live on that network. And then it needs the kind of model design, it needs access to the data and all of these things in order to be fully sort of independent of a human. And then once it is independent of a human in that way, that's AGI. And we have all of these models kind of existing on this substrate where they can't be turned off by any individual. Like the protocol can't be controlled by a centralized party. These models just exist, interact with each other, train themselves, trigger the training of other models, and trigger the gathering of data, the gathering of expert knowledge, all of the resources that they need to exist. So AGI to us is this rich ecosystem of models, all kind of existing as humans do, essentially within an environment, and that environment fundamentally is underpinned by crypto technologies, and cryptocurrency as a sort of financial technology, Gensyn as a compute technology, another protocol for data, another protocol for the expert knowledge to design the models, and then they're kind of self-sufficient.